Here you go, Alan. I know you've been needing these.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot of oregano. I just needed one.
Oh, but I know how much you love them.
They're great. Thank you, Nadia. You know, we've all heard this expression, pay it forward. Well, what it means is if you benefit from the gift of someone, you pass it along rather than passing it back to the original benefactor. There you go, Clayton. From building homes for those in need to inspiring children to garden, in today's show I want to spotlight several groups and organizations that are doing their part to give back. Certainly big acts of charity and volunteerism are a wonderful thing. There you go, Kelsey. But you know, simple things, like just giving someone a plant or encouraging them with kind words can make a big difference and help someone have a better day.
I didn't get to plant.
Well, why don't we plant this together? There we go. Got another one here. All right, Charlie, here we go. We're out building a house for Habitat for Humanity. They've got a great volunteer crew. I want you to meet some of them.
My name is Don Smith. I'm a member of the Over the Hill gang, and almost all of our people are retired from a lot of different walks of life. We come out here on Tuesdays and Thursdays to build houses for Habitat for Humanity, and primarily we're a framing crew.
I turned 87 last December. Oldest one in the bunch. I'm the cut man. I cut lumber. I work on the siding also. There's a great bunch of people over here. They watch out for me.
The camaraderie is wonderful. That's one of the fine things about it, and we appreciate the fact that we're helping people.
How is this going to impact your life, having this house here in this neighborhood?
This is a dream come true for me. I'm a single mother. I've had some struggles in my life, and I really am not in a position to buy a new home.
Right.
This has been such a blessing for me. My kid's gonna have her own backyard. You know, we're gonna have things that we haven't had before, and just to be able to live life like a normal human being again, it will be so amazing.
This house will price for about $100,000 when we get done with it, and you can end up paying $350 a month for it. That's a smoking deal. And the reason is, it's 0% interest. So it's people in need, hard-working people that need a hand up, not a handout.
You know, behind each one of these people is a heart that's doing this because they want to, not because they're getting a paycheck. And that's what makes it so amazing. I get a 3-bedroom home, 2 bathrooms, plenty of space for just the 2 of us. And, you know, if there were more, there's enough room to add in, you know, if we need to.
Sure, and a generous backyard.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and a carport.
Yes.
You know, I've actually got a few ideas for the front yard if you'd like to hear about them.
That would be amazing.
Let's go take a look.
Okay.
When you can do something for your neighbors and for your community, it's rewarding, and you meet a lot of nice people.
Gosh, it's amazing. You've gotten a lot accomplished.
Thank you.
Tremendous. You know, Aaron, when you started, did you have any idea it was going to grow to this so quickly when you started with, well, this van?
We really had no idea. Honestly, when we started, we didn't know that we were even going to get anywhere near gardening, urban farming, whatever this is that we're doing.
Here you are.
Here we are. We started with this ugly old van, just taking supplies out to homeless, unsheltered homeless.
Well, you know, I don't think a lot of us really understand the state of homelessness in this country.
Yeah, we don't. It's really not what it used to be. It's not just your guy at university in 430 or wherever holding a sign.
Some cross section of a street.
It's you know, we've found everything from full-time college students to pregnant women to you know, me and you out there.
Sure,
you know?
sure.
And so the more we got out there and the more we started meeting people and seeing the way that they were living and the way that they were, you know, getting their food and things like that, it became very apparent that there had to be a better way for people who are struggling to have some decent food to eat.
Right.
And so we started this with the intention of giving them that opportunity, you know, and also the dignity that comes with that.
Right.
You know?
So not only do these people have an opportunity to have nutritious food that's locally grown, beautifully grown, but also they have an opportunity to participate in the growing and which I think, to your point, helps self-esteem.
They do, and they love it. They love getting out here. They love, you know, just being a part of something that's bigger than them.
Sure.
Helping to grow food
Right.
that, you know, for their friends on the streets as well.
Feel
So,
connected.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, crazy about your chicken house over here.
Well, you should be. When we started it, we actually got a lot of our ideas off of one of your videos.
Well, it
so
looks kind of familiar, the chicken trailer.
I
That's
like
good.
to call it the Coupe de Ville.
Coupe de Ville.
The chickens, we've had to just kind of get them as we can and just build up as we can.
What
so.
size flock are you wanting to create here?
Our goal is 150 laying hens.
That'll be a lot of eggs.
I can't wait for those either.
So I'd be happy to share some chickens with you to help add to your flock.
That'd be wonderful.
Yeah, you
That'd
see
be
you
great.
come on up. Well, this is very inspiring what you're doing. Thanks for spending the time with me today.
Thanks for coming out and seeing it. It's
Yeah,
great.
you bet. Keep it up. Good work.
Today we're at Jimmy Brown Elementary School in Star City, Arkansas, and the reason why we're here is to award a young lady a savings bond for growing one of the biggest cabbages in the state of Arkansas.
Emily, come forward. Here's a $1,000 check for you growing that cabbage. Let's give her a standing ovation.
I think the biggest thing Emily learned about this was the responsibility and the work behind what it took to grow vegetables and to keep her garden clean, no weeds. And so it was quite a bit of work. Of course, she did have help with her pawpaw, who was her grandfather, who watched it for her as well. And she had a lot of fun growing that cabbage, wondering if she was going to be the biggest cabbage grower.
So Emily, tell me about this cabbage. How did you grow that cabbage at such a colossal size?
Well, my papa had put some fertilizer in his garden
Oh.
already, and so it was good soil. And when it was little, we just put a cage over it so the deer wouldn't eat it.
I see. So you fed it and protected it. So did you have like a secret you can share on how, did you talk to the cabbage, encourage it every day?
My uncle gave me this tip where you can take the bottom leaves off and it'll help it grow better.
Oh, and that must have worked.
Yes, sir.
Oh, well, so you had some help from some experts.
Yes, sir.
That's pretty cool. So you grew this big cabbage. What'd you do with it?
We shared it out with my uncle and aunt and my great-grandmother, and then we shared it with my mom and papa and my mom and dad and Katie.
Shared it, meaning you cut it off, cut it up,
Yes, sir.
and everybody ate it.
Yes,
That was good. Did it taste good?
yes, sir.
Oh, that's great.
My name is Meredith Catlett, and I am a volunteer here at Children's Hospital and many other places where I make visits with my dog, Savannah, or my dog, Nola. We do pet therapy visits.
She's so fluffy.
Isn't she fluffy? She's got a lot of hair, doesn't she?
Yep.
I brush it a lot. All the time we have to brush. Savannah is a black female standard poodle. She's 8 years old. She is high maintenance because of all that hair, in case you noticed, but she's just a great, great therapy dog. There are two parts of pet therapy. There's one part that's called animal-assisted activities and one part that is called animal-assisted therapy. What we're doing today in the playroom is animal-assisted activities. The dog is here, the children can play with the dog. The dog sometimes will do tricks for the children. We let the children brush them, but it's activities. And here are some of her treats. You want to give her one?
Sure.
Now you know how to give a dog a treat? Hand like a plate.
Yeah.
Hand like a plate.
Savannah.
There you go. All right. Savannah, can you shake? There you go. All right.
Girl.
What do you think happens to her ears when she eats her dinner?
It gets all in her.
It does. It gets in her. It gets in her food. So we take her ears and we put them up like that and put a scrunchie on them, and that's how she eats her dinner.
She looks funny like that.
Do you think she does? It is, without a doubt, the best thing I get to do. And I think most people that do this are that passionate about it because we have to get our dogs ready for these visits. Every dog has to be bathed within 24 hours of a visit. They have to be in perfect health. They have to be very well behaved. So, you know, we have to spend some time, energy, and resources getting our dogs ready for this, but it is worth every bit.
Since we have dogs at home, that's one thing that, you know, it makes her sad, and she cries about it sometimes, that she misses, you know, our family at home and she misses our dogs. So when she gets to see the dog up here, it makes her feel a little more at home.
You make people smile, you make children laugh, the family is happy, you know. It is just a very rewarding volunteer activity.
You know, there's some real benefits to giving back. One, it just makes you feel good. Secondly, you can have an effect that can go for generations. Now think about this. If you influence a little kid to get excited about gardening and it brings them joy their entire lives, well, that's a very meaningful thing to do. So I'm here at the Little Rock Preparatory Academy, and we have some kindergartners, first graders, second graders, third and fourth, and they are full of enthusiasm about gardening. Come on in. Are y'all excited about growing a garden? All right. Is everybody here going to help us with that garden? Are you sure? I didn't hear you. I'm not sure. What'd you say? All right.
Little Rock Prep is a charter school. We serve children from underserved communities, so that maybe they may have gone to a school in an area that maybe the resources around them weren't very good. And we take them where they are, and we try to move them up and put them on a college preparatory track. Planting things just in the garden, it translates into growing things in your life and expanding into your community, being a part of something that's growing. So there are science connections, there are writing connections, PE and health connections that can all intermingle and help us, you know, just by the use of the garden.
You gotta take the plant out the pot and get the weeds out of the dirt. Then you gotta put your plant in the dirt. I like gardening and it's so fun. We get to dig dirt and get all the weeds out, and P. Allen Smith gets to help us plant rosemary, and I just had so much fun.
I really enjoy being in the garden. It's really therapeutic for me, so I decided why not. So now this is my Saturdays, and I have enjoyed every bit of it. You know, it keeps me motivated to watch him learn some things from me.
Show me the roots.
We are planting in our garden, finally.
We grow lettuce and carrots and tomatoes, and we can grow some salad. I learned about the stems and the roots and the petals and leaves.
This tells you how to plant it, where to plant it, and when to plant it. It tells you all the information.
I hear we're going to have chickens and ducks very soon. And that's going to tie into the other life lessons we've been doing in class to go along with living things. So we're going to start with the eggs, and then we'll talk about the different things we can do with chickens and how they can help sustain us.
The kids are going to flip out when they see what I'm bringing them today. Look what I have. Oh my goodness. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
How we doing?
Good.
This is one of several chickens for you all to take care of. Thanks for joining me for today's show. Hope you've been inspired to give of yourself to others. I think Malcolm Bain put it best. If you wait until you can do everything for everyone, instead of doing something for someone, you end up not doing anything for anyone. Give it a thought. So just get out there and do something. I'm Alan Smith for Garden Style.
Here you go. Did you get some?
Yes. It's good. I like this gum.
We're trying mint. The kids love it. The first time they had it, they were like not sure. But once they started chewing it, they're like, this is gum. So they think we like mint better than gum, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Can I take the whole plate?
And we just eat it as soon as we're out here.